folks. All right. Tonight's prayer is called Shade. I don't know if I can, but there's the picture. Shade, a prayer for thanks for peace. A prayer of thanks for peace. After the world's bright glare, God, your shade is welcome. Thank you for the relief from the clamor when the world is too noisy, for respite from confusion when the world is too fast, for rest from weariness when the world is too full, for release from overload when the world is too much. Cover us with your veil of peace. Amen. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you, not as the world giveth, give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. John 14:27. So there's the prayer for today, y'all. We're going to bring my co host up here. Except for tonight, he's not playing co host. Tonight, he's going to help his own channel. So, y'all, please go over and check out Nate's channel. Nate needs to drop his channel link by
Hold on, let
Tuesday.
me.
Listen. Hello, Sandy. I missed you. Haven't talked to you in a few days. I'm glad you're here. Hi, Jim Davison. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for coming in. So, tonight, I thought we would do something different. It's a question challenge. There's a lot of questions. We're going to ask the
Mhm.
questions, we're going to give you our answers, and then you can answer, but I'm still going to challenge certain channels to do the questions on their channel.
Mhm.
So
Let me
everybody,
figure something out.
yeah, I'm hearing something. I don't know what I'm hearing, but I'm hearing something.
No, that's the AC right next to me. So,
Ah, okay. That's
but no,
probably it.
it's
I was
coming in.
watching I was watching your 4th of July one, but I had to
Uh-huh.
stop watching it because it was, excuse me, getting too close to this one. So I'll
Yeah.
finish watching it later and make a comment over that. But yeah, I want you to drop your link because we want to start getting some friends over to
Hold
Nate's
on, I'll be
channel.
right back.
We want to get some friends over to Nate's channel. Uh oh, lost him. He'll come back, I'm sure. Let me pin this link before we lose it. And y'all, please keep your eyes open, but my friends, because not everybody is a friend. Thank you, Jim, for that. Appreciate that. So I'm gonna wait for Nate to come back before I start the questions because he's gonna answer some of them too, and add his own little here and there question. So keep track, y'all, because I'm gonna be challenging people in the chat. Exactly, Jim. Exactly. I read a prayer from a book that was given to me by a friend each time I go live. I'm almost done with this book though, so I need another prayer book or to Google prayers like that. All right, here he is. Hello.
For some reason, it's not letting me go to mine.
It's not letting you stream yours.
As look, I still have.
Is the thing up there so that you can? Because I
No,
can't. How do I put that thing
I'm
up
trying to
there?
fix the
We need to put
I
that
am.
thing so people can stream from here or whatever you call it. Hello, Lynn Yoki. Welcome in, hon. It's been a while since I seen you.
No, it still says I'm you.
What?
I see all your stuff, not my stuff.
Well, how do we fix that? Do I need to
If you,
add that thing somehow?
you know how I can co-host and pick all
Yeah,
the
you
channels?
hit that little blue thing at the top right side usually. But you said it's not there, so do I have
That's not the. But no, I think it's because I see the end broadcast and Fiverr watching type thing.
right? But when a visitor comes in, there's supposed to be that little blue box that says that they can stream to their channel.
Yeah,
And
no,
usually,
but it still says I'm logged in as you. I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of that.
you probably can't do it because you are in that area of my computer. So I didn't realize that was maybe, well,
That's why I'm gonna go out and see if I can fix it, but right now I don't know.
oh, we'll come back
Yep,
because we got to do the questions.
yep.
Should I go ahead and start without you or should I wait
You
for you?
can.
All right.
Um, you can start the questions. I'll try to figure this out.
All right. All right. All right. So the first one is a set of 16 questions. Number one, you guys can put it in the chat if you like, or you can write it down because you don't never know who I'm going to challenge. First question, your age backwards. Mine is 75. Hi, Alfonso. Thank you for coming. I'm not a 4th of July person. It's loud, it's smelly, and I can't breathe. Well, that's a good. Your number either way is the same. Ah, very interesting, Sandy. Okay, let's see if anybody else is going to put your age backwards. Who didn't do it yet? Laren, are you still here? Hello, Joyful Julie. Alfonso, you are not 39 back. Okay, there you got it. Yeah, 93. So we are asking questions, and I am going to challenge somebody at the end of my live to do the challenge on their channels. And it's a lot of questions. So it should fill up a good amount of time and help with the hour. Thank you, Julie. Thank you. So the question was, Julie, is what is your age backwards? Mine is 75. I guess Valerian didn't stay. And Sarah ain't here yet. I don't know if she's going to show up. I hope she does. I miss her when she's not here.
Oh,
Did you figure it out?
nope. I don't. I don't know if I do.
Okay,
No,
Nate, what's your age backwards?
53.
All right, so, well, if you can't do it, then you might as well come in as a mod or, yeah, as a host. And then when we finish this live, then you can figure it out. Oh, you're an old lady, Julie. I'm just joking, hun. I'm just joking. Alfonso is an old man, too. Alfonso's 93. Julie's 84. All right, next favor. Next favor. Oops. Next question. What is your favorite pie? Mine is chocolate cream, but I saw one on Facebook today that I think even tops that. And it was, I don't know if it was a pie or a cake, but it was vanilla ice cream on the bottom, and then a blueberry like pie filling type stuff on the top, and then it had blueberries sprinkled on there and raspberries together. It was so good, I tell ya. Let's see. Alfonso's is lemon or lemon meringue. The lemon meringue is the one that has the frothy, foamy stuff on the top.
Mm-hmm.
Sandy says peanut butter pie. I've never heard of that. Um, Joyful Julie says key lime. Mm, they all sound so good. Hello, Rusted Pioneer. Welcome in. Welcome in. I don't think I've seen you in here before, and thank you for being here. So appreciate it. Strawberry rhubarb. That's
Strawberry.
I've never eaten that, but it sounds interesting. I know my mother-in-law makes rhubarb pies and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know that I've ever tasted strawberry rhubarb. Sounds good. Is that everybody? Like I said, I think Polarian just stopped in, said hello, and then left.
Yeah. Okay.
Now,
I
Rusted Pioneer, I so appreciate you joining my TP. Sarah don't like it when I say my TP. She said it sounds funny. All right, next question. Steak or seafood? Y'all know my answer because I don't eat meat.
Hey.
He says, hey, Nate,
Yeah, I decided
how
to.
come our names aren't showing, Nate?
How come?
How do I make our names?
There we go.
See, yeah, but if I go back, is it going to stay? Okay, there they are. Um, Alfonso says steak, surf, and
Okay.
turf. I'm assuming that Jim means seafood. And
Yeah.
Joyful says Julie says seafood. Rusty Pioneer says seafood. Oh, I'm
Mm-hmm.
glad you guys are all with me. I'm a seafood person too. Shrimp, lobster, what else? What else is seafood that fish? I like tuna actually. Tuna is my favorite fish.
I
All
like
right.
steam.
You missed the question, Sandy. Is it what do you prefer, steak or seafood? If you have to choose one or the other, which one would you choose, steak or seafood?
So
Sandy said seafood. Not a lot of steaks in there. You're about the only one I think that said steak. I'm trying to see if anybody else says steak.
there we go.
Is that your link?
Yeah, that's my link to
Are
the.
you streaming? Are you
Yep.
streaming now? So,
Yep.
you guys, please, if you can possibly do it and have two tabs open, if you can run Nate's channel also, so that he can get the time in his, and check out his channel, please. We're trying to help him grow also. He's an awesome guy, and he does awesome videos. Jack says he prefers steak. So there you go. That's 2 steaks. The rest have been. I am a vegetarian. That's why I said seafood. I'm a vegetarian to where I do not eat warm-blooded critters. I guess they call them mammals when they walk the land. Is that right?
Yeah.
So I don't eat mammals. I will eat sea creatures to a point. I mean, I'm not going to eat squid. I'm not going to eat dolphin. I'm not going to eat shark. I'm not going to eat whale. None of that kind of stuff. But I love shrimp and lobster and crab. King crab is my favorite because I worked on a king crab ship once. Yeah, Sandy, I'm a modified vegetarian. All right, next question. Pepsi or Coke? I'm going to say neither because I don't drink sodas.
I say Coke.
It's very, very. What was
mainly.
that?
Coke mainly.
Yeah. I don't drink sodas. I mean, once in a great while, I'll have, what's the name of that? The cream, something cream soda. Do you know what I'm that one or the orange?
Yeah.
So your answer is neither, Sandy? No cola. Jim don't drink Coke sodas either. Rusted Pioneer says I'll bounce back over. Yeah, I'm waiting for him.
My screen.
I'm waiting for him to answer though. Coke or Pepsi. Julie says Pepsi. Ew, shark steak is. Ew, no, I'm not eating no shark. How many tattoos is the next one?
0 for me.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 9 if you count each finger. My fingers say amor. Jim has 11. Wow, Jim. And Rusted Pioneer has 11. Hello, Corner Clubhouse Cobalt. We're doing a questions night. We're getting to know each other. And so, real quick, I'm going to run the questions for Corner Cobalt. Or he's going to have to play this from the beginning so he can get the first questions. Because the end of this live tonight, I am going to challenge people who have come into the chat. I am going to challenge you to do these questions on your channel. Every one of them has a meaning. Yes. All right. So should I run him again for corner so he got some, and give him a chance to answer, or have him start from the beginning when we're done? I put a 1 in the chat if I should give him to him right now, or should I make him play the live from the beginning? Everybody's saying 1 right now. Hey, you put 1 for me and 1 for you. I didn't put it. That's cheating. All right, Corner, here's the questions. Corner Cobalt. Number 1, your age backwards. Let's give him a minute to put it in there. One half Indian, I don't circle all the way around like my arm. Traps your soul. Oh, I didn't know that. So Corner's answer was 65. Next question, Corner. What is your favorite pie? Mine is chocolate, or this one that I saw on Facebook today, which is like vanilla ice cream with blueberry topping, pie topping on that,
Mm.
and blueberries and raspberries sprinkled all over it. Corner's answer was apple. Okay, question number 3. Steak or seafood? Oh, there's Adrian. I'm not starting over. He's going to have to watch from the beginning.
Yep.
Corner, okay. I'll do it real quick since I'm not that far. Adrian, your age backwards. First question. And he said, Corner says steak. Adrian, your age backwards, please. I am going to challenge somebody at the end of this live to do these on their channel. So 63. Next question, Adrian. Your favorite pie? What's your favorite pie, Adrian? Pioneer says 24. He must have missed that one before. Oh, wouldn't you love to be 24 again, Rusted?
Hmm.
Adrian, what's your favorite pie? Rustic, what's your favorite pie? I don't know if you put it in that answer yet. My foot keeps going to sleep. Gotta stop being cross-legged. A pie. I've never heard.
Mine is
He's talking a food pie,
chocolate.
like a hot pie. No, this is like a dessert pie, Adrian. What kind of dessert pie do you like? Yeah, that would mean your kids are babies.
Chocolate cream.
Oh yeah, he did answer. It was strawberry rhubarb. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Adrian to tell me his favorite pie as a dessert. Not like a pot pie, a dinner pie, but a dessert pie. Hello, Osillo del Dera. I hope I said it right. I'm never going to get that one. I'm so used to Dola now that Dera, Dida, Dera. I think it's Dera.
Hello,
Osillo.
hello.
We're doing a challenge, and you might get challenged at the end of this. So, I keep having to go back because everybody's popping in as I go. I'm not going to continue to do that because they're going to have to start from the beginning and find
Oh,
the number one.
blueberry pie.
Huh?
No,
Adrian said apple. Okay, Sarah, your age backwards. What is your age backwards? Second question, what's your favorite dessert type pie?
she said blueberry.
Okay. What's your age backwards? You left that one out. Third question, Adrian and Sarah, is steak or seafood? Third question, steak or seafood? Who else? Corin or Cobalt? Did he already say? Oh, yeah, he said steak. Sarah says seafood. Adrian says seafood. Okay, question number 4. Pepsi or Coke? That goes for Corner too. Pepsi or Coke?
Oh, for me.
I think you already answered.
I know. I'm just redoing my answers.
Miss Southern Belle says Coke. Sandy says water. Corner says Pepsi. Sarah said neither. That's what I said, neither. All right. Question number 5. How many tattoos do you guys have? Hello, Miss Southern Belle. Thank you for coming. How many tattoos do you guys have? I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9.
Zero.
Sarah has 7. Adrian, do you have tattoos? I'm out at work. Need to go back to work. Thanks, host. Well, I might challenge you, so you're going to have to play this over so that you can do this on your channel. At the end of this live, I'm going to challenge a bunch of people to do this on their lives.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who was the last text you've got? Who was the last person to text you? Mine was Jessica Fitzwater.
Mine was my mom.
Miss Southern Belle says Annie. Rusted said his wife. Sarah said my grandson. My boss from work, from Alfonso. Connor, his wife. Is that everybody that's here? I don't know where Polarin went. He was here for a minute.
I guess we'll have to challenge him because he left.
Oh, me and Jess was the last person to get you, Sarah. Okay. Next one is, what is your favorite color? Mine, I have 2 favorite colors. Mine are both very bright colors, but bright like baby blue, a light blue color, and the other one is pink, but a hot pink like color. Not pretty pink, but a hot pink. I like the bright hot pink, bright blue. Sky blue and turquoise. Miss Southern Belle is sky blue and silver from Alfonso, turquoise from Miss Belle, teal Sandy, uh, black and blue. That sounds like a bruise, Jim. Teal and turquoise from Sarah.
Mine's purple.
Red and blue from Corner. And Nate's is purple. Hello, KK. We're
Hello,
doing we're doing questions, and you missed the first 7. So you'll have to watch the very beginning to get the first 7 questions. Because at the end of this live, I am going to be challenging people to do this on their channel. Okay, question number 8. Have you had any broken bones? I've had one. My nose. I grew up with a broken nose, and they had to do surgery when I turned 16 to correct my nose. They had to drill out, and well, actually, I've had 2. If you consider when they cut me open to put a tube in my lung to drain my lung because I had an infection.
Yeah.
So that's, I guess, 2. I've had 2 major surgeries. Okay. You've had 69 surgeries, Jim? How many broken bones? Did I go too fast? I don't think I saw. Okay, I guess 69 surgeries. Oh my gosh. But I'm seeing a lot of zeros, so I'm assuming that was the answer to the broken bones one. All
I
right.
expected to have 1. Surgeries, I lost count.
Rusted Pioneer, is you have 1 broken bone or you had 1 surgery in your life? Oh, Alfonso says broken foot back in 1998 when I fell 25 feet off a off the stairs in high school. Ow! And KK says, I don't have enough fingers to count. Broken bones, 69. Stitches, 2,900. Ow! I'm
A
fortunate.
couple stitches,
Okay,
and
now,
3 times a 2, so I'll say 5 for
ouch,
the surgeries.
for the surgeries. Okay,
And then
now
emergency too.
the next question was, how many surgeries have you been through? I've been through 2 that I can remember.
I'll say 8.
You've been through 8? Well, it depends
I'm
on,
probably with teeth.
yeah, if your teeth have been removed, is that considered a surgery? Because that would make 3 for me.
It
If
would
it,
be 3 for me if
Miss Southern Belle says 3 surgeries. Warriorism, warriorism.
yeah, I'll say 8.
Sandy says 3 or 4. Sarah says she lost track. Corner says 2. Okay, next question. Mountains or beach? Now, my answer to that question is I want to live on a mountain where I can look down at a beach.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody told me I was cheating. I don't think that's a cheat. I want to live on a
Well,
mountain where I can see the beach.
I'll say mountain. Yeah, probably the same thing as you. I wouldn't mind looking at the ocean up from the top of a mountain
Alfonso
if there's
says
a beach.
mountains. KK said beach. Miss Southern Belle says mountain. Corner says beach. Jim says mountain on the beach. A mountain on the beach.
That's called a
Uh,
volcano.
Sandy says, I don't know. Uh, Sarah says mountain overlooking Tennessee River. Sorry, missed it. What was I was mopping? Oh, my question was, would you rather live in the mountains or on a beach? I want to live on a mountain where the beach is below it, like up in Seattle area. You can find a mountain where the beach is right below it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He said the same thing Rusted did. Mountain over ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Lived on mountain overlooking the Tennessee River,
Oh, that's
Jim
nice.
says. That's what Sarah wants to do. Rusted says, so I can get that gold. All right. If, for pets, dog or a cat? What is your favorite, dogs or a cat?
Dogs,
Dogs.
but I wouldn't mind a cat.
I love cats. I'm just allergic to cats, but I, I am. A lot of people call me the dog whisperer because I can
Uh-huh.
go to almost any dog and not have a problem. I did that one time. I was riding my bike, and this family, a mom, son, and a daughter, a little girl, they were
Mm-hmm.
walking down the road, and I stopped my bike, and I crouched down and I put my hand, like this to the dog, and the dog
Yeah.
come up and sniffed my hand, and then I started petting it. The little girl's mouth was like, I said, "What?" She said, "My dog don't let anybody pet it." I said, and I just went, I didn't know what to say to that. So, because it was letting me for sure, it was coming right up.
Mine is the opposite. I have allergies to dogs, but not cats.
Jim says cats. Corner says dog. Alfonso says cats. Miss Southern Belle's cats. Uh,
Wow,
Sarah, of
17
course,
dog pets.
dogs. And KK says dog. Rusty said dog. Sandy said dog.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, where's okay? He's a cat. All right. Question number 12. Are you an early morning person? No, I'm not.
No.
I'm not.
I'm almost awake right now.
Are you an early morning person? I have to be at least noon, 1 o'clock before I'm ready for the day.
Oh, that's
Let's
cool.
see. Ooh, when I was a little girl, the same thing happened to me, except an old man owned the dog and said he was vicious. I know that. I mean, I've never had a problem with dogs at all. I can walk up to almost any dog. Actually, my husband, when he would mow a yard, and if there was a dog there, he would
Hmm.
send me to make friends with the dog before he would go in. Um, What was my question that people are early morning? Oh, early morning.
Earlier,
Corner said no. Sandy said no. Are you guys
I'm
in early?
definitely not.
Sarah says only for an hour. Then I sleep till sundown. But people wake me up early. LOL. Miss Southern Belle, no, but people wake her up early. Alfonso said yes. Sandy, no. Corner, no. Rusted, yes. 3:30 a.m. every day. That must be when
Mhm.
you have to go to work, I'm assuming. I'm trying to be, what was it? I don't sleep much,
Mhm.
says Jim. Okay, next question. What is your favorite holiday? Now, I got a question for y'all. Is a birthday considered a holiday? Because if it is, that would be my choice. If it isn't, my choice is Christmas. I love
Mhm.
Christmas time.
Christmas is my favorite,
Yeah, I love the Christmas
but
decoration.
technically my birthday does fall on a holiday.
So, what holiday? Miss Southern Belle says Thanksgiving,
Nice.
Rusty Christmas, Corner Christmas, Alfonso Christmas, and Fall Harvest. Allie, don't do any holidays. Oh, that's really sad. Every
Hmm.
day is the same to me. Oh, you guys are making me sad. Tennessee River again in two. I can't see what's behind the heart. Uh, it's not showing over there. The road again. 2 minutes down the road again. Jesus's birthday. Yep, Jesus's birthday, which is Christmas. Um,
Yeah.
Question number 14: beer or wine? Neither for me. I don't drink.
Um, if I'm celebrating something, maybe wine.
I don't drink at all. I don't care if it's celebration or not. I just don't drink. Alfonso said neither. Beer or wine? I'm asking questions because I want honest answers. Beer or wine? I don't drink. I don't do either. Golden triangle. What is a golden triangle? Oh, don't drink, but used to be whiskey. Neither, but if I am thirsty, beer, Miss Southern Barrel says. Wine once in a blue moon, beer only
Mhm.
medi- medicinally. Sarah says neither. I'm a cheap date. I don't. I if I drink beer. Uh, Rusty said neither. Cobalt says neither. What's a Mary Jane, Rusted?
I. It sounds like a
Oh, I
drink.
know. is, I think I know what that is. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. I think my grandma used to drink it. It's beer with tomato juice in it, right? Is that what a Mary Jane is? Is it beer with the tomato juice in it? That actually sounds good, Sarah. But I
Oh,
still.
hello, Jessica, Lane, Vic, Edgets.
Oh, it's marijuana. Oh, my grandma used to drink something that was beer with tomato juice in it, and I thought that's what it was called.
I know my mom likes what they call Bloody Marys.
Okay, got you. I understand. It's what that is now. Sorry, call me an airhead. I should have known, but I was thinking alcohol. Okay, now this one has 23 questions. You guys ready?
Woohoo!
First question: have you been married? Yes.
Nope.
Have you been engaged? Have you been married?
Second
Have
choice.
you been engaged? Cornucopia, yes. Alley Cat, she eats gummies. Alfonso, never. Rusted, yes. Jessica, hello, hon. Are you at your mama's now? Hello, Allie. Alley Cat, yes. Corner, yes. Sandra, no, no. Allie, yes. Uh, Miss Southern Belle, no, but I play house. Jim Davis, two times. Alley Cat's prepared live. Hey, Jess. Hey, hi, Jessica. Two married, four engagements. Um, KK, yes. In second marriage, says Jim. Jessica says yes. Okay. Had you been divorced? Yes, I've been divorced.
Nope.
I was married way back in my 20s and I got divorced. And now I'm married for over 25 years. Nobody's answering the have you been divorced. The chat just stopped dead in its tracks.
Yep.
Okay.
But I stopped playing
Nobody.
house.
I'm safe at my mom's in West Virginia. Awesome, Jessica. I'm so glad to hear it. Corner says no. All right, moving on. Have you been to Disney? Have you been to Disney? Have any
I
of
think
you
I've
gone?
been to Disney World and Disneyland.
I've never been to neither.
I just don't remember.
Jim says
I
once.
know.
Sarah says twice. Alfonso, no. Jessica, no. No, never divorced. We both are alive, says KK. Uh, Earth Gal says no. Alicat, God, yes. Miss Southern Belle, yes. World, the world one, I guess, is Babes in Toyland says world, yes, once. Jim, no. KK,
Disney
never
World.
to either.
Mhm.
I've never been to either. I've never been to either. Okay. Next question is, um, have you been to Six Flags? My
Yes, I
answer
have.
is no. I've never been. So, how many have you have been to Six Flags? Alfonso, no. Hey, KK, they're saying hi.
Yes,
Sandy,
no.
yes.
Nope.
Corner, no. Jim, your chat got timed out. Is that why it went still?
Oh.
I wonder why. Miss Southern Belle says yes, she's been to Six Flags. Earth Gal, no. Jessica, nope. Allie, yes. KK, yes. Honeymoon there. Babes, nope. Jim, no. Hello, hello. And Rusted, no. Okay, next question is, have you been to Universal Studios?
Yes. A
No,
bunch of times.
no, never. How many of you have been to Universal Studios? Earth Gal, yes. Rusted, no. Sandy,
Hi, Timmy
no.
Ray.
Timmy Ray, yes. Hello, Timmy Ray. KK, no. Corner, no. Allie, yes. Alfonso, no.
That's my
Babe,
favorite place
once,
in
yes.
Universal.
Jessica, nigh. Earth Gal, Harry Potter World. Miss Southern Belle, yes. Jim, no. Love yous. Love yous. Is that everybody? All right. Next question. Have you skipped school? I did many a times. Honest, I did many times. How honest will you
I would
guys be?
say maybe once or a couple times.
Sandy says yes, she skipped school. Earth Gal, yep. Miss
If it
Southern
went
Belle,
to
yep.
yeah.
Alfonso, no. Rusted, yes. Timmy Ray, I'm not repeating that. Yeah, I have. KK, yes. Babes, nope. Jessica, yeah. Allie, of course. Corner, no. You sent me a message? Okay, hold on. You should come up here, Sarah. Let me see what your message is real quick. And I'm behind. Share what link? Okay, where is Sarah's question? Hold on. All I see is the, where did you send it? I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing no message, Sarah. Last thing I see was where I sent you Nate's video that he was live earlier. No, you didn't send it to me. You might have sent it to somebody else by accident, but you didn't send it to me because it's not there.
Ah.
Nope, nothing there. All right, so skip school was the question. Have you skipped school? Okay, so next question is, have you rode in an ambulance? I have a few times.
Nope.
I have quite a few times.
No, I have not.
More than a couple handfuls. Alfonso, no. Earth Gal, yes. Sandy, yes. KK, no. Timmy Ray, yes. Warner, yes. Babes, yes. 3. Alley Cat, I'm not repeating that, yeah. Miss Southern Belle, yes. And Rusted, no. Is that everybody? All right, next question. Have you been to Hawaii? My answer is
No.
yes. Yes, I lived there for 3 years on the Big Island. of Hawaii. I lived in Honoka'a first, then a little village called Hilo. No, the first place was Hilo. The village was Honoka'a, and then the next place was, I still got that wrong. The first place was Kailua Kona, then Honoka'a, then Hilo. So now I got it right. Sandy says no. Wait, what is the noise in the background? I think it's Nate's air conditioning.
Yes, it is.
Uh, let's see. I missed it. Miss Bell, no. KK, yes. Allie, no. Babes, no, but would love to. Sandy, no. Yes, I was eating things in the ambulance, says Timmy Ray. But he's answering the Hawaii one, no. Jim, no Hawaii. Uh, Sandy says it sounds like a lion or scraping. Okay, next question. Have you been to Las Vegas? Yes, I've been to Las Vegas and I've been to Reno. Jim says it sounds demonic. So these questions: have you been to Las Vegas? Timmy Ray, no. Timmy Ray says yes. Alfonso, no. Babes, no. Corner, no. Rusted, Jim said it. Sandy, no to Vegas. Rusted, no. Allie, not yet, going soon. Sandy, LOL, Jim. Allie, Jurassic Park. They're talking about the room. Jim, sounds like demons again. KK, no. The sound, the sound a bunch of spirits in that man's house. That's what Timmy says. All right. Next question. Have you been to Texas? Yes. I have. I lived for a little while in Corpus Christi, Texas. And I loved it. It was beautiful. Vegas when I wasn't old enough lived in Palm Springs at the time. Uh, Sandy says no to Texas. Corner, no to Texas. KK, yes. Alfonso, yes. Alley Cat, God, no. You, hey, Corpus Christi is beautiful. I do know that. Timmy Ray says yes, too hot. Wayne Museum. He went to the Wayne Museum there. I just heard a ting, but I don't know.
Ow.
Oh, it's people reacting to Facebook. Okay. Have you visited Mexico? Jim says he was all over
Yeah.
Texas and Odessa to New Orleans. I have been to Tijuana, Mexico. So have you
I
been to
have
Mexico?
to.
Yeah. No to Mexico, Sandy says. Cobalt, yes. Rusted, no. Alfonso, yes. Chihuahua, and I can't even say that other one. Mazatan. I don't know if I said that right, but
I
KK. No,
don't have
did I say it right? Mazatan. Yes, I've been to Mexico, says Timmy. No, but would something. I can't say it because it's behind that heart. Move there, I think she says.
it.
Yeah, no, but would move there. I wouldn't want to live there. I mean, I like where I'm at. Have you been to the Bahamas? I have never been to the Bahamas.
Mm-hmm. On a cruise.
Tijuana, do you want to 3 days? Don't remember crossing border way. Either way, woke up on my couch. LOL. Maz at oh, I can't. Land, land, Mazatlan, I think is how you pronounce that place in Mexico. Corner says no to Bahamas. Sandy, no to Bahamas. Alfonso, no. Allie, yes. Oh, I never knew that, Sarah. KK, BO. What's BO? Sandy, right. Huh? You guys lost me. Have you been to the Grand Canyon? I've never been
Yes,
to the Grand Canyon.
a few times.
Oh, what are you guys talking about BO for? Body odor? What are you talking about body odor for? I'm confused. Corner Cobalt, no to Grand Canyon. KK, no. Rusted, no. Alley Cat, no. Alfonso, no. Timmy, I got a question for you, Victoria, and everyone. Have anyone went to Trump Towers in New York? No, I haven't.
Yes.
I want to see the Grand Canyon before I die. I would like to go on the trails in the Grand Canyon and camp and just I'd like to go to a lot of these places, but it's just a dream. Jim Gel in Key West is like Mayberry. No Grand Canyon, but all around it, Jim says. Rusty said no. Allie, yes, Timmy. She's been to the Trump Towers. Sandy, because you asked what is BO, that is why I said body odor. Yeah, but why did you say BO then? What the heck was you talking about BO for?
No.
All right. You guys ready for the next question? Did everybody answer? I hope. All
I
right.
hope so.
Next question. Have you flown in a helicopter? No, I
No,
haven't.
I don't think so.
I got a question. Do you all think that I am the king? Uh, I think you think you're the king on YouTube. uh, are you answering Timmy or are you answering me about the helicopter? Rusted Pioneer, no. Alfonso, no. Allie, no. KK, yes. Jim Davis, uh, king of what? Sandy, I didn't. Someone else did, probably meaning no. Alfonso says yes. Sandy, nope. Elvis is the king. Allie, prepared life. Ellie is the king. Sandy, no to the helicopter. Alley Cat's prepared life. Elvis. Oh my goodness. Jim, helicopter, yes, over Smoky Mountains twice. That must have been cool. I'm
Hmm.
queen and I'm not finishing that, Sarah. Okay. Have you ever been on a ferry boat? I haven't seen Miss Bell anymore. Only one King of Kings, Lord of Lords, greatest of the greatness, everything in everything, source of all things is in all our lives. Amen, Jim.
Hmm.
Palarian, hello and welcome back. Waving everybody. Waving Palarian. Timmy Ray, do you? Y'all think I am the king after Elvis passed. No, like I said, you're the
Okay.
king, Timmy Ray the king, but that's the only way you're the king of anything.
I
You
think
want
I'm
me
in the wrong chat.
to? um, Alfonso says no to the ferry boat. KK, yes. Babes, yes, numerous times.
I've
Allie
been very.
is saying hello to Polarin. Sandy, hi to Polarin. Jim, yes, ferry boat bunches. I've never been on one. I would like to. Waving Sally and Alley Cat. Please remember to hit the thumbs up, my bot says. Jim is right about who is the king. Yes, Sandy, he is. Sandy, no. I'm assuming you're saying no to the ferry boat. Rust, Rusted is saying yes. All right. Uh, oh, this one's fun. Have you ever sang in the rain? Yes.
Yes.
Me and my daughter danced around in a puddle and sang in the rain. Singing in the rain. We're singing in the rain. Oh, what a wonderful feeling. I can't remember anymore now. I'm happy again. That one. Let's see. I don't know what where the answer started. Jim is right. Okay. I guess yes to Singing in the Rain. Rusted. Polarin. Elvis is the king of rock and roll. Sandy, yes. Alfonso, no. Jim, only one king. Yeah, I know that. Played no singing. KK says she played no singing. Sarah said yes and danced in the rain. Yeah, that's the way we do it, girl. I agree, Polarin. Um, Timmy Ray the King. If the American people would please press the like and please connect to me and quiet listener because we got some great things going on. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Timmy. Jim, I sing in the shower. If I sing anywhere else, no telling what would happen. oh, that's fun. All right. I think everybody answered. Let's see.
Yep.
Oh, Rusty said no. KK says hello to Polarin. Only American people, Timmy Ray. Already done, Timmy Ray. All right. Next question. Have you been to California? Yes.
Yes.
I lived in the streets of California from off and on from 12 until I was 21.
I've been to San Diego.
Thank you, Polarin. Sandy, no. I'm sorry. What did you say? Nate, what did
Huh?
you say? What did you
I
say?
said I've been to San Diego.
Uh, I was in the streets in LA and then I lived in Oildale and Bakersfield for 7 years.
Uh,
I worked in Yosemite National Forest for like a month. I've been to San Francisco. Uh, I've been all over California. Allie says nope. Alfonso, no. Rusted, no. Waving to Kathy. Okay, next question. Have you been to New York?
yes. The
I've been
city
through
of
New
Niagara.
York. I've been through New York going to Canada, but I've never actually. I mean, I got to see oh, the lady with the torch from a distance from the bridge in New York.
I actually been to the Statue of Liberty, and
I've never
we
actually
crossed.
been. I got I got to see her, like I said, when we were crossing the bridge heading for Canada, and I seen her from a distance.
I got a picture at the foot of the statue with her behind me.
Uh, guess what? Just got done doing. I put two speakers up top of my dad Charles's truck so everyone can hear the US song loud. Oh, that's cool. To quote Jim Croce, New York is not my home. Flame says. Jim Davison, New York, all over, yes. Jim. SRY. Not sure what that is. Hilarious message. Never been to New York. Timmy Ray at 5 a.m. What? Allie prepared life. Exactly, Polarian.
I
But
don't know
it
what.
was Neil Diamond. Oh, she's correcting him on who sang it. Oh, it was Neil Diamond. Yeah, okay, you guys. Have you ever, next question is, have you ever played in a band in school? Have you ever played in a band in school? I
No.
tried. I tried the guitar when I was in school. I tried playing guitar. I didn't go very far, but I tried. Rusted, no. Allie, yes. Sarah, yes. I mean, Sandy, yes. Alfonso, I played in a band in church. I played the piano.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's cool. Everybody's getting quiet now. It's like people must be drunk. Ran sound for bands in high school, Jim says. How many people are in our house? 13. There's not very many people answering the questions, though. They're staying hidden
No.
because they don't want me to challenge them. Ah, I know how you're playing this game. You don't want to be challenged. Jim says, play harmonica now. Yes, sir. I remember you saying that. Nah, LOL. It is Jim Croce? Alley Cat. He must have Googled it.
Wait.
A song that he was saying about New York.
Ah.
All right. Next question. Have you ever sang in school or in a church choir? Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I never went on stage. I was too shy, but I
I
did
was
sing in the choir.
I was in chorus for a few years
Jim,
in
what?
high.
Jim Croce? Is that, or I don't know how you say it. I don't even know who that is. Sandy said yes. Jim Davis is the, oh. I always played the, I wish it wasn't hidden. I always played and sang in the church choir. Yes. Rusted, no. Babes, I'd scare the audience away if I sang. Sandy Croce, Jim Croce. Okay. Polarian, a good singer, Victoria. I I probably have heard him. I just don't know until I hear a song. I don't know names. I just know this when I hear it. What was the
Yeah.
question? The question, Sarah, was, have you ever sang in school choir or a church choir? I need the fan. It's so hot. Ah, it would help if I turn on my little fan. Ugh. So, are you going to answer? Have you sang in a church choir or in a school choir, Sarah? Palarin says never sang in any choirs. Next question: have you sang karaoke? I do it all the time. I go to Harold's channel and other people's channel that do karaoke and sing all the time. Sarah said, did 2 albums with 2 groups though? And Sandy
Yep.
says yes. 2
The only time I
karaoke.
sang karaoke was on your old channel.
That is cool, Sarah. That's something. I don't think a lot of people can say they did that. What was the groups that you sang with, or what were the 2 groups, Sarah? I got a question. This is for me, for Victoria only. The question is who the Popeye or the Sailor Man got married to. 1 Victoria, 2 Lisa, or 3 None. I know he married that dark-haired, tall, thin lady. Remember Popeye the Sailor Man? He married that lady, and they even had a kid, the dark-haired lady. And mm, I'm gonna say Victoria. No, it was Lisa. I think. Right, Timmy? Lisa is my answer. Yeah, olive oil. But her real name was Lisa, right? Lisa something or another. October Project and country group Bob Barrett Band in Florida. I've never heard of them, I don't think. I tried to just say the words today on my channel to Johnny Cash, Ring of Fire. Not good, lol. Karaoke drunk at 3 a.m. Last question on this one is: have you ever laughed so hard that you cried?
Yes.
If I did, I can't remember. That's my honest answer. If I ever did, I can't remember it. Sandy says yes. Allie says yes. Yep. I have cried a lot, Timmy Ray says. Have you laughed until you cried, though? And Alfonso says he doesn't remember. Honest answer. I can't remember if I did. Babes says, I laughed so hard that I peed myself. Oh, my goodness. Timmy says nope. I love Babe's answer. And Rusted said nope. I'm sure I probably did at some point. I just, like I said, can't remember. All right, so here's the next sheet. Now, you guys are going to have to watch my show again and again and again just to do it on your channel. You probably would. I like the way that somebody else had done something once, and what they did is they played the person's channel on their phone, and it's where you could hear what they were saying. And
Yep.
Sarah knows who I'm talking about, and then responded to it. So that's just an idea to throw out there when it comes time for you guys to do the challenge. All right, next question. What's your favorite sandwich and where did you eat it?
My favorite sandwich.
And where did you eat it?
Oven roasted chicken at Subway.
And mine, I thought about it more. Mine would be a grilled cheese at home.
I would have said grilled cheese too, but can't have the same answer.
Timmy, yuck. He said his dad Charles laughed so hard he had a go at number two when he was alive. Oh, um, ouch. Nobody would show up on my channel, so don't challenge me, please. Well, it'll give somebody a reason to show up on your channel, Sandy.
Mhm.
You're welcome. Here it is. Okay, Patty Melt sandwich at
Mm.
Heather Garden Clubhouse is Alfonso's answer. Sarah's was Philly cheesecake at Subway. Timmy, I like the sandwich that Levis, I think he meant Elvis Presley created. I think wasn't that banana cheese and peanut butter or something weird like that? The one that Elvis Presley liked, a grilled banana, cheese, and peanut butter. I know it was something really weird. Cream
That
cheese
does sound
and
good.
arancino cherry sandwich. Mom makes for me. Babe says that sounds pretty good.
Mhm.
Jim Davis, ice cream sandwich. Oh, I want one right now. Timmy Ray Polarin just dropped a link for you from me. Thank you, Polarin, for dropping Timmy's link.
Yeah.
Um, okay, is anybody going to answer that question? Your favorite sandwich and where? Uh, Rusted said Klondike Bar sandwich, California. His favorite sandwich was grilled peanut butter and banana sandwich, but he didn't invent it. My mom ate them when she was a kid. Oh, okay.
Mm.
Uh, what's your favorite place on earth and why? What is your favorite place on earth and why? My favorite place on earth. I guess I would be right here at home. And why? Because it's safe, it's quiet usually at night. I can lock
Mhm.
the door. I
Yep.
can turn everything off and just ignore the world. So I think my favorite place is right here in my home, in my little bed, in my bed,
Mine would be where I am right now. Camp.
at the cabin at the lake
Yep.
with your family.
Mhm. Because it's my peaceful
Oh, it's a
place.
link to a song? Okay. And Sandy said she doesn't really have a favorite sandwich. Rusted said that's interesting. Babes, Sandy is what they call sandwich in England.
Ah.
I got a question for everyone. What kind of chicken do y'all like from Popeyes? I don't like any chicken. I'm a vegetarian, Timmy. You know that. Rusted said Vancouver Island, hometown. Durango and Silverton narrow gauge railroad. Got to ride on the old steam passenger train. That's cool. Never
Yeah.
been, Timmy. My sailboat I live on in Clearwater, Florida. Oh, that's cool, Jim.
Huge
You
sailboat.
live on a sailboat? That's awesome cool. You could go to the
It's my
Bahamas
dream to
whenever
own
you
like a
want.
sailboat or a catamaran.
Sandy says the forest in my favorite place because it's where I feel closest to God and nature. I actually love the forest too, but
Mhm.
I never get there, so my thoughts went to home in my bed. Woods and waterfalls,
And that's
peaceful.
why
Yes, I
try to
agree with
share
you guys.
my this area so you can dream
Yeah.
through my video.
Uh, Babe says, must be why I don't have a favorite. LOL. LOL, Polaris. I'm trying to find the answers. Hey, Rusted. I'm Canadian too, New Brunswick. 5 years ago, I did. You went to the Bahamas on your sailboat? God, that
Nice.
must have been so fun. Sarah's telling Jim she's coming to his sailboat when she goes to her home state of Florida. Fellow Canadian, 5 years ago, Jim says. I have ever been to Popeyes, so I can't answer you. Neither have I, and I don't eat chicken, so. Yep.
I'll check that out.
So, is that everybody's answer to what's your favorite place on earth and why? Let's see if anybody else throws anything in there. No, Timmy, you look like you. You don't look like Elvis. You look like you, hon. What is one place you visited and never want to go back to, y'all? What is one place that you have visited and never want to go back? I'm trying to
Hmm.
think of a place. Um, Oildale, I guess. I mean, I thought this place was desert and sand. That place is horrible. Desert and sand, and it smells like oil
Mm.
because it is just oil fields everywhere. Yeah, that's probably true, Jim. The shrimp would probably be good. Nowhere, Rusted says. No offense.
I don't.
New Jersey, Sarah says. New Jersey, no offense. I've been there too, and I saw the biggest rat I ever saw in my life walking across a park. I actually thought it was like a mid-sized dog, you know, not a small dog, but not a big dog, a kind of a medium-sized dog. That's how big this rat was that I saw walking behind like the bathroom building in a park in New Jersey. Sandy says, I've never been anywhere that was so bad that I wouldn't even go back. Mississippi now, what to go anywhere but here, but can't leave. You know, I didn't like I didn't like certain parts of Mississippi either because it was scary as all get out with the alligators all along the roadways popping their heads out of the grasses and stuff at the side of the roads. That
Hmm.
place scared me. I didn't like Mississippi that much.
I don't know if I have a place I've been that will never go back.
Jim says Detroit rats are huge. Well, this was in where Sarah said. Oh, my mind just did a brain fart. Yummy gator meat. Ew. No, but I don't want to be gator meat either. And that place scared me. I'm walking down the road in pitch blackness, holding my daughter's hand, and ended up on some back road thing going into a swamp with absolutely no light, and I hear splash, 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 splash of these alligators running off into the water. Or
Yeah.
I don't know if they was running into the water or coming out of the water, but I heard splashes and I grabbed up my little girl and I walked back the way I came and started heading down the road until I saw a light. Uh, Alfonso says old Highway 40 in Mexico between Durango and that other place. Sandy told me how to say it, but I can't say it. Pronounced Mazaplan Road is very tight and windy with hairpin curves, hardly any guardrails. You are more likely to get sick and throw up. Ooh. And Jim says, I want to go gator hunting. Justice says, swamp people. Alley Cat says, Jim, I'm coming to Florida for iguana meat and skins. Ah! If I had been anywhere with alligators, I would never go back there either, LOL. Yeah, it was terrifying. It was pitch black, and I got dumped off. Yeah, didn't know where I was. I didn't even think about alligators until I started hearing them splashing around in the waters. I got a question for everyone. Have y'all been in Elvis Presley's Graceland in Memphis, Tennessee? No. And Timmy, you're supposed to be answering questions, not asking questions. Jim says they're cool and friendly. I don't think so. Iguanas are cool. Oh, I like iguanas. A friend of mine, um, she's no longer with us, but she had two of them, a male and a female. And I don't know what happened to them when she passed away, but they were cool. They really were cool. Sarah says, Sandy, try having one chase you in a residential area. They have a pretty long nails too. And if I remember rightly, they got little razory sharp teeth.
Yep.
Sandy says she would be gator food because she can't run. I didn't run, I walked, but I didn't realize just how bad that place was with gators. And until a lady picked me and my daughter up and took us to her trailer, and she looks at me and she said, don't let your little girl go outside and play by herself. There's alligators out there. And then as we're pulling up to her trailer, she points to the side of the road, and you can see not the whole head, but the snout area and its eyes kind of laying down like at the edge of the road. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, heck no. Okay, next question. What's the best TV show to you? What is the best TV show to you? I would say either The Waltons or Welcome Back, Carter. Those were my two best, I think, TV shows.
Mine would be, I'll say Gilligan's Island.
I thought you would say that. Yeah, I thank God I didn't see him running after me, Jim. I don't know what I would have done. Oh, Alfonso says hee haw, hee haw, hee haw haw haw. And I thought the funniest part was when the board comes up and slaps the people in the booty. And when they bounce up and down out of the cornfields. Let's see. Hee haw. Jim says, yeah, those are one of the sanctioned to kill. They're overrun in the state and huge. The Big Valley, Timmy says. The Andy Griffith, Sandy. Bert Wendigo. Hello, Bert. Welcome in. Good evening. You've been missing all the questions. You're going to
Oh,
have to go
somebody
back to
said
the
Star
beginning.
Trek.
Allie, are you talking about President LOL? Allie says, hey, Bert. Hello, good evening, ma'am, Sandy. Star Trek. I love Star Trek too. I actually have the whole series and all seasons of Star Trek. Trek. Good evening. Bert saying hello to everybody. Hi, Gray. You're gonna
Hey,
have to
Greg.
watch it from the beginning too, so you can answer these questions. Don't
We're
have
like
a
30 somewhat questions in right now,
favorite.
probably.
Don't have a favorite, Sarah says. Oh, favorites too many. Zero favorites too many.
If it's not Gilligan's
Said,
Island, I think The Wonder Years.
uh, favorite TV show is Gunsmoke. Timmy likes westerns, and so did his dad. Bert. Alien Bert just landed here. Sorry I'm late. I just woke up. Heavy Street. Okay.
Uh,
Who said they want to murder a president? Okay, y'all, behave.
yes, Behave.
Polarian says twos or next generation. I have the original Star Trek, but I like all of them, and I also like all of the off crop ones that came after that, like Babylon 5, and there was a bunch of them. I like all those sci-fi ones.
If I could say any favorite, never mind, I'll wait.
Sorry, I gotta go. Oh, Rusted, thank you for spending so much time. Well, Rusted, before you leave, you're challenged. So you're going to have to finish this when you can to get all the other answers and do it on yours. Because I challenge you, Rusted.
Hmm.
Uh, let's see. Jim did. No one said that. No one said what? Y'all are confusing me now. You're getting off the subject.
I don't even know what
I don't
is
either.
going on anymore.
Anyway, so the last question was, what was the best TV show to you? So, anyway, the next question, if you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Pizza, pizza.
I I want to say shrimp, but you know what? Maybe shrimp gumbo, because then I would get more than one nutrient out of it.
Hmm.
But just to eat shrimp, I would get sick because I wouldn't have. But if you could eat one, Sandy says peanut butter.
Hmm.
Alfonso says Mexican food. No, that's a generalization. That don't work, Alfonso. One food. You can only pick one,
Like I
not a
said,
whole
pizza,
conglomerate of foods.
pizza,
Tina says
pizza.
chicken wings. And there you go, Sarah. You're trying to pick a generalization. You got to pick one food. Bert says that's a tough question.
Somebody
Eh,
said cheese.
Everybody's picking a general. Jim says seafood, but it can't be. It's got to be one food. Alfonso says beans. Beans, beans, a musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. The more you
Only
toot, the
one.
better you feel. Let's have beans for every meal.
Okay, somebody said Maine lobster. Alley
Yes,
cat.
Sarah. She's, I don't know, but we're not talking about none of that. We're answering questions.
Oh,
Okay, Timmy, I'm gonna let you up, but we're answering questions, hon.
All right. Hey, y'all.
Jim says
hello.
lobster. I'm with you, Jim. Lobster sounds good. So what we if you could only eat one food, you said chicken. Okay, fried chicken. What is the worst movie you have ever seen? Are you frozen, Timmy?
I know what mine is. No.
Okay. What is the worst movie you guys have ever seen? I said the worst movie I ever seen the other day, and now I can't think of it. Nate.
I don't remember either.
I know what mine was.
The
This
word.
cow place.
What, Timmy? You're kind of breaking up a little bit. I couldn't understand what you said.
Somebody says Lord of the Rings.
I see that. Creed 3, Bert says. Never seen
I
that one.
the worst.
Well, you got to pick one. What is the worst movie you've ever seen? Jim says Debbie Does Dallas. That sounds really nasty. It sounds like a porn.
Let me think. The
Sandy says
worst.
there's too many.
There is.
Oh, we lost Timmy.
Um, the
Come
worst
on, y'all. Think of
movie.
the worst movie you ever saw.
I can say Tremors. Have you seen
Tremor.
that movie
Yeah, I've
about
seen
the
all of them.
alien?
It was it was kind of B rated, but it wasn't that bad. I wish I could think of the one that I thought was
Or
the
the
worst.
Mummy?
That's the one you said the other day, the mummy. But not the mummy like the movie The Mummy. It was the mommy, mummy, the mummy.
It was scary, and I was a kid when I saw it. But maybe if I watch it now, it will be okay.
Excuse me. Thank you.
I
Okay, next question. Tremors is a classic. Grub, Grubbalds, Shriekers, etc. Oh, Polarin likes that movie. It's okay, Timmy. It is a
just don't like it because it was creepy.
child's
These
play.
heat-seeking creatures coming out from the ground.
I think the worst movie I've seen are all like those low budget B rated type movies.
Mhm.
Because I can't think of one, but what's the best thing you have read in the last 5 years? What is the best thing you have read in the last 5 years? I don't read, so, well, I do read. The short stories, I guess, the Native American myths and legends,
Hmm.
because
I never
that's
really
I
read a
never.
book because I listened to it on
Let
Audible.
me correct myself. This one is the best one. The one where I read the prayers.
Yep.
So That's not
I don't
saying
think
much for me. I haven't read the Bible. I've listened to the Bible, but I haven't read the Bible. I listen to it when I go to sleep. Polarian says A Little Shop of Horrors. Now that is a B movie right there.
It's kind of funny.
Lost Bibles. What is Lost Bibles? Never heard of that. Okay. What is the one item of clothing you can't live without? What is the one item of clothing you can't live without?
And I said my Dog Squad
Stephen
T-shirt.
Seymour. Huh?
My Dog Squad T-shirt.
One item of clothing that I think I can't live without is bras. I have to have a bra. I don't like not having a bra.
Shoes.
Shoes, yeah, or coat. It's the one item you can't live without because if you don't have a coat, you're going to freeze to death in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
Bert says shorts. Sarah says diapers.
Gloves.
Alfonso must work with his hands a lot and stuff.
Yeah.
And Jim says do-rags. Cover scars. You're going to have to reiterate on that a little bit when you do yours, Jim. Let's see, where am I? Oh, this one's good. They're going to find interesting, this next one. Timmy Ray says underwear. Well, as long as I got pants, I can do without the underwear, but I can't do without bra. Hello, Cursed. Welcome
Hello.
in. Welcome in, Curse. Hi, Jessica. You're back? Awesome. Okay, next question. If you could only bring 3 things on a deserted island, what would they be? You can only bring 3 things on a deserted island. What would you bring?
Okay. I said a pocket knife. Hmm. The other two I don't really know. My guitar and
Harmonica. That's Alfonso.
well, if I had it, yeah, water would be.
Sandy would say a life straw, a knife, and a cordage. Yep.
If I could carry it,
Sarah.
a guitar, a knife, and
Sarah says fishing gear, machete, and a sheet of metal.
I agree with a lot.
No, fire starter, Sarah says.
A fire
Kurt
starter, yeah.
says a lighter, a knife, and a sheet of metal. Got me confused about the sheet of metal, Cursed. Yep, I go with water and whole lot of it if I can only bring as much I can. Well, the question is, what 3 things would you bring? So it's not like you can bring a whole fishing kit. You can only bring 3 items. What
Fishing pole.
I would bring fishing line because you can make a hook out of wood, right? I would bring a knife and I would bring fire starter. So that would be the three things that I would bring, like a flint or to start fire, a knife, and some fishing line. Let's see. The chat's going too fast. A lighter, a knife, sheet of metal. That's what I'm curious about, the sheet of metal. Yep, I go with the water. That you can't bring a whole bunch of water but the filtration thing would be good.
My Roku TV and a tent. Oh, you gotta carry a TV.
Babes. And Jim says harmonica knife and a girl. Can I change mine? Hello, the starter weed life straw. Jessica says fire starter weed and a life straw. Yeah, well, when that weed runs out, then you're down to 2 items. The sheet of metal is a roof for starters. Okay. Chicken wings and my Roku TV and tent. How are you going to play your Roku TV if there's no power? It's a deserted island. So, 3 things. Okay, water, fire starter, and a Bible. Awesome answer, Bert. I didn't think about the Bible, and I should have. Yeah, you can make fishing line from the cordage. That's true, Sandy. And
Yep.
fire from a knife and a rock. I never thought of that one either. Lots you
Yeah.
can do with a sheet of metal, Sarah says. Nods to her alley cat. Thank you, Sir Kirst. Hello, Tuber Chat, Connecting Grow. Welcome on in. Thank you. Bay, hello. Thank you for coming in. We're doing questions, and at the end of this, I am going to challenge a bunch of people to do this on their channel.
Yep.
Okay, Sandy says I can make a roof from branches and leaves with my knife. Boopy. Boopy? Huh? Victoria, how watch TV is bring my generator. Now you're bringing a bunch of stuff. You can only bring 3 things, Timmy. 3. Not all a bunch of stuff. Let's see. I thought of Bible, but I am a son of God. This is true. We are the children of the Lord our Savior. Hi, Vay. Hi, Snark. Snark. Who's Snark? I didn't. Oh, there it is. Snark and Sass. Snark and Sass. What's Boopy? I don't know what Boopy is.
I don't know either.
They says knife, flint, and my dog. Well, if you can't catch a fish, you might end up eating the dog. Just saying. Food, water, and shelter. I wouldn't never. No. Just joking. I'm just joking, babe. Seriously. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to find my place here.
Welcome.
Okay, well, next question. If you could only save one material thing from a fire, what would it be? If your house is on fire and you can only save one material thing, that's not your husband, not your pet, a thing, something that's in your house that you cherish, what would it be? Mine would be this 200-year-old ancestral picture that's on my wall right here because it's irreplaceable. There's If something happens to that, there's no replacing it.
I don't.
Sarah says nothing. Timmy says his Roku TV. You can replace the Roku TV. There's nothing irreplaceable.
This one's hard because somewhere in the house we have boxes full of our beloved dogs that passed away. So
Kurt says his brother said a knife, a flint, and a sheet of metal. My 300 double-sided echo harmonica, says Alfonso. Vay says, oh, she's just saying hi. The only thing I want out of my house is a fire in blaze. Other words, the insurance. My vintage tube radio, Victoria. Oh, Clarence, one of his radios. There is nothing in my house that can't be replaced. Well, I don't know if I can show you guys, but the picture I'm talking about is that one right there. And that picture is my grandfather, right? There in that picture is my grandfather and my grandmother. It is my grandfather's grandma and grandpa up there in that picture. So we estimate that the picture is about 200 years old, and it's done with charcoal, I believe. And it's so old that we was gonna change the frame on it, but the picture has adhered to the glass. So when my family tried to take it apart to replace the frame and everything, which is the original frame and everything, it started to ruin the picture, so they stopped. No blaze in my dog. Oh, your dog. But that's not a material thing. That's a living thing. So other than your dog, there's nothing you would want to save from your house.
Okay.
I'm talking about these are material things. Do you guys have anything of material value that you would want to save from a burning fire? Oh, I'm glad you saved the people, though, Jim. My oldest cousin, Brandon, is watching you on my 32-inch flat screen TV and said who's it? Oh, John Chalker. Okay, John, I'm going to let you up, but we're doing questions, okay? So that's what we're doing right now. We're doing questions.
Okay, what's your question? What are you starting with?
I ain't going back to the beginning. You got to watch the beginning of the live to see. There's been a lot of questions asked already. There is nothing in my house worth anything to me except my dog. Yeah, but this question is what of material value, not somebody you love. No, nothing but life. Well, I got to say, I would want to save that picture. All right. The next question is, what is your biggest pet peeve? I have
when
more than
people
one.
leave trash all over the place.
That's one of mine.
I hate that because I was a Boy Scout when I was younger, and we were taught to leave campsites and leave campsites better than you found them. Did you see what happened on a beach after 4th of July? They trashed the beach.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep up on the chat and their answers too because everybody's answering these
It's
questions.
okay.
So I'm not trying
And
to be
that
rude.
happened in a very ritzy community where you would
See,
think that stuff doesn't happen.
Kerr said, stupid people. They says cities using river for their raw sewage. Ew. There is no time
Yeah.
when a house is blazing. Hi, Yuga again. Popeye don't clean up after their pet. People who don't clean up after their pets. That's a, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, who don't use the pet bag
Um.
and they leave the dog shit on the ground, the dog do on the ground.
People who
I,
correct me when they don't know what they're talking about. Yeah.
Yep, Karens.
yep.
Those Karens will get you. What?
Leave no trace.
Oh Lord,
Sarah
we
said.
agree with you about that. I hate those Karens. They drive me crazy.
Timmy said
But you
he's
know
going to
what?
keep
If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have anybody to. You know, it's everybody has their own, thing. We have to honor that.
people
Yeah.
who say the word can't. There is no such thing. Yeah, I gotta disagree. We'll agree to disagree on that one, Jim, because sometimes that word does work for some people. Some people
Like I
just,
Some
can't come
people
up with
can't
that.
means won't. You
huh?
know that, right? Some
What?
people will say will use the word can't, but they're actually meaning won't.
Yeah, I understand that, but what he says is people saying the word can't. There is no such thing. But I
Right.
have to beg
It's
to
in the
differ
dictionary. That word
because
is in the dictionary.
I've got back problems and I can't do certain things because I will hurt myself. So
Yeah.
sometimes can't is a real thing.
Yep.
Some
I
people
don't know.
also use that word for won't.
Yeah, I
They
understand
won't
that.
use the word won't. They'll say, I can't.
Um,
I'm trying to think what my pet peeve is.
like Sandy said, my sister can't walk. She's in a wheelchair. So can't some people can say can't and don't mean it in a, except for it's a fact. They just can't.
Yeah, that's right. And you know the
I
beach that where they did that the movie oh, what did they call it? Tahoe. It was a beach in Tahoe that on 4th of July they totally trashed the beach.
Yeah. My
uh
pet
And
peeve,
they left the garbage sitting there, okay? And you know how I found out? I was on another person's channel and Thin Blue Lane, and she went off on it. I went off on it too because
yeah, Jim.
that's that's being pigs.
Exactly, Jim. I understand that now. I understand
And
what you're.
also leaving, another thing that's my pet peeve is when people leave garbage in fire rings on campsites
Um,
and they don't pack it out.
my pet peeve is um, people who lie to me or try to control me, you know, because I guess I'm just overly independent and I don't like to be told what to do. If you're suggesting what to do is different than being told what to do.
driving.
I don't like
That's
to be
right.
controlled and I don't like to be lied to.
And I don't like people that do the click, 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 click.
Mm, I can get through almost anything. It's just I don't like to be lied to and I don't like to be controlled.
My mom
Me
doesn't like
neither.
when people click pens.
Bye, Alfonso. Thank you for coming, hon. Yeah, I'm back to the questions. Anyway, um, wait, uh, okay,
We're on the
the
pet
next
peeve one.
question was, what's the worst date you have ever been on?
Um, okay, I kind of do have one. It's when
Hi, She
I was on
Devil.
a date for Valentine's Day, and then another person came was their date instead, and I had to pay for the for all everyone.
Ah, no
Ooh,
way.
that's not respectful at all.
Oh,
Nope.
no way. It's like, I'm not, and I'm out walking out. Somebody pull that stuff on me.
Like I thought they were there for me, but then another person showed up.
Ooh,
One thing that
not
happened to me was
good.
I got catfished on one of those sites, and I never did it. I just, I get tired after a while of it.
Uh, that that's a horrible. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I really actually I can't think of a worst date. I mean, I don't have an answer to that one. So I guess I'm pretty fortunate when I'm seeing some of you guys' worst dates. The question, Timmy Ray, was what's the worst date you've ever been on? Uh, so the next question, we're going to move on. What would you rather be, hot or cold? I'd rather be actually cold because I can
Mhm.
put more things on than being hot where I can't take more things off. So my choice would be cold.
I don't really like the heat, so cold.
Don't mind me just fixing the device because I was holding it and it started to slip out of my
You
hands.
got to pick one,
Game's
hot or
starting
cold.
going on.
Okay, guys, hot or
Well,
cold?
I'd rather be cold because I know how to dress more warm because of my Boy Scout training. So I know about dressing in layers and stuff like that. Heat, okay, is a different story. Okay, you have to gauge your temperature, your body temperature. Your body can actually go numb in the heat.
Hmm.
They said she would jump in the shower to cool down. That's a lot of bill. I mean, in my mind, I'm like, that's going to be a high bill, especially with our hundreds day in and day out. You'd be taking a lot of showers because the minute you get out the shower, you're going to be wanting to jump right back in.
Hmm.
So I'd rather be cold. I could still put things on.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You can layer. Okay. Next question. What's your favorite karaoke song?
Um,
I think I have mine written down in here.
I don't know.
Ugh. You remember that song from way back in the 80s? I can't remember the name of it. It was talking about somebody's watching you by the police. That's one of my favorite songs to do karaoke with because the wording is very easy. It's where the guy who says when he was in his bigger home, somebody's watching me. Basically, he was talking about the government watching us with satellites. Basically, that's what that
Mhm.
was. That's what the song's all about.
I froze. Hold on, Nate. I'm gonna have to go out and try to fix this. My
Yep.
I touched my wire and it froze me up. I'll be back.
Yep.
Okay, take your time. We got you back. We got you back up. You don't have to worry.
Yep.
So, how's everything been with you, my brother?
Good.
We're all brothers. You know that. We all watch out for each other. If there's anyone bothers you online and I'm there, I'll go right at them. You know, I go.
Yep.
Then when I'm a Gen Xer, I'm not afraid to get into a fight.
Yep.
You could ask sister over there could tell you about what happened when I was on what's her name's channel. Someone tried to get into something with me, and I took them. I took them over the barrel. You know.
I'm back.
Yep.
So let's get back to the questions here, y'all.
You back, girlfriend? You back, my best friend? How you
Yeah,
doing?
I'm fine. I've got a lot of questions, uh, so let's see what people said was their favorite karaoke song here. Wanted to be dead or alive.
You wouldn't believe this, guys. I ordered 2 camping chairs from Amazon, right? They sent me a 3rd chair. And it came
Uh,
in from FedEx.
Huh.
Do you believe that? I ordered 2 chairs, camping chairs. They're like $59 a piece.
Yep.
I went down to go get my chairs. They left 3 of them on the porch. And it only says on the order there was supposed to only be 2 chairs.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I got to call those guys up.
Imagine by John Lennon. Jesus Take the Wheel. Oh, that's a good one, Sandy. Wanted Dead or Alive. Our Last Kiss. This Is the End. Jim Morrison. Those are all good songs. Yes, they are, Sandy. An American Poet. Every Breath You Take. I love that song. Yep, I
Every
think
breath you take, every step you take, we are watching you by the police. That's the name of the group.
next question is, what's your favorite quote? Mine is "This too shall pass." What is your guys' favorite quote? My favorite quote
Mine
is "This
is
too shall pass." Hello, squirrel. Go ahead, Nate.
mine is what happens in the dark always comes to light.
Amen to that. Because what you try to hide in the dark always comes to the light.
Hmm.
Another one I always say is, I'll be there after you're gone. That's
So
what
come
my
on, you
pastor
guys,
told me a
come up with
long
some
time
favorite
ago.
quotes.
You'll be there after I'm gone. And it's the weirdest thing. It actually happens that way. I've been every time I became a leader
Trust
after
in
10
Jesus,
persons taken
stand
off.
with Jesus. That's an awesome one, Jim.
Amen. Love that one too.
There's another one I could think of is don't judge a book by its cover.
Oh,
Amen.
that's a good one.
Because you never know what's going to be in the book.
Uh-huh.
Another famous one famous man once said was, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get inside.
You know, that's kind of, Sarah, sounds like a saying my grandma used to tell me, and it was,
Really?
don't believe nothing that you hear, and only half of what you see, because even your eyes can deceive you.
Can't be deceived. You can be deceived.
But my
That's why
grandma
when
would.
I do jury duty the other week, I did jury duty the other week.
For,
Now I was on a jury,
for
right?
God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Yes, amen.
Amen to that one. It's a beauty.
What was your least favorite genre of music?
Rap.
Hard rock,
Ooh.
headbanger music for me.
When I was in Scouts, we actually had Beaver, and it didn't agree with my stomach.
That's awesome, Jim. I'm glad he's whispering in your
And
ear.
I don't know how people down south can eat it, but it tastes like rubber. It did. It tasted like rubber.
The rap.
Sandy said
Ew,
rat. A lot of
rat?
people
You have
don't like.
rat burgers?
I have heard
Heavy
some.
metal.
I have heard some rap. I would normally say that too, but I heard some rap, and it was like a mellow kind of rap, but it was religious, and it was really awesome. I wish I could remember the young man that did it. It was the only time I can ever say that this rap was really awesome. It was religious songs. It was clean. There was no vulgarity in it, and it was like a
Usually
mellower.
Christian rap is usually kept as clean as they can be. It's when you get the street rap is when it's dirty as can be.
That's why I meant heavy metal. Yeah, I
Because
don't like.
you remember Eminem? Eminem, was a street rapper. And he was basically, he would use every bad word known to man. Because street rappers are actually battle rappers. You understand? They battle each other, basically. And they use dirty words to defame the other rapper.
Yeah. Next
And that's
question.
what the rap is basically them defaming each other.
Next question. Do you like coffee or tea? I like coffee. Coffee
like
Holly
I like
here.
both of them. I drink them both.
You got a choice. Coffee or tea? What would you choose over the one over the other?
If I had coffee in the house, I would go for the coffee. If I had tea in the house, I would go for tea.
Squirrel says coffee.
The reason why is because I always was told always to drink what you have in the house.
First rap song was actually Charlie Daniels' Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Oh yeah, the devil went down to Georgia looking for a soul to steal. It was looking to make a deal.
Sarah says coffee, coffee, coffee.
Everybody's coffee drinker.
Jim says coffee all day.
Yep. And then I guess Jim said that Eminem grew up down the street from him.
Yeah.
You
know Eminem still owns the house, his family home? He owns his mother's home, you know that, right? Where he grew up, he owns that house. He rents it out to other people, but he still owns it.
Next question. What are you most thankful for? I'm most thankful for my home, my income, my family, and my YouTube friends. And even more so, those of you that have become more than YouTube friends, that it has spilled over into real life friends. So that's what I'm thankful for.
We're all blood family here, sis. And I call this family.
I'm thankful that my channel has grown as quickly as it has. Hey, Native Catch Cat. Welcome in. Hello, hon.
Hello.
So hey, have you heard from from Kat lately?
Chatty Cathy?
Yeah.
No, she's doing her own thing now.
Okay, because I was just wondering if you heard from her. So I've been
She's
looking
on
up and down.
she's on
Haven't seen.
Facebook and she puts out some videos, but she changed her channel name.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
All those troublemakers.
What I said. Sarah says what Victoria said.
I would say the same thing.
Yeah, I'm really thankful. I'm thankful for life in general. I'm thankful that God chose
It should be Thanksgiving
to
every
put
day.
me where I'm at this moment in my life. I'm thankful to God and Jesus for what I have and who I
Amen
have
to that,
in my
sis.
life.
I'm thankful that you'll just have you guys hanging around. I'm a single gentleman. I live alone over here, and me and my cat. That's it. And
What
I don't
are
mind coming on
you?
the lives and saying hello to all of you because you're all my friends. And I don't call you friends, I call you family. I
Yeah,
believe in hasta la Italiana. When you're here, you're family. Everybody is family here. So
she
you
I
don't
double
agree with
have
the
to
says
word.
worry
my
about
health,
nothing.
family, and friends and job. Awesome
Yep.
answers.
Amen.
My
Family, friends,
okay.
and God. That's
Next question. What are you most afraid of? Anybody who knows me knows what I'm most afraid of.
Height.
Driving a car.
Hmm.
I am terrified. I can pass a written test. I have many times. I know there's no issue with it's my issue is getting behind a wheel and actually driving a car in traffic. I'm never going to do it. It's not going to happen. Never.
Hmm.
So what are you
well.
most afraid of?
Heights.
Timmy, I can't do your show and tell. You don't realize I got a lot of questions and I want to get through this.
Uh-huh. And I know how many questions.
She Devil says she fears failure. Jim says cockroaches. Ooh. Alley Cat says no fear, no regrets. Oh, you
Oh,
are
she
so
cheers.
full of it,
That was
Sarah. I know you
amazing.
are afraid of something. Be honest. Yes, I'm asking the question. I want to know the answer, Sandy. What are you
Mhm.
afraid of, Sarah and Sandy?
No one's gonna judge here.
No, this is not about judgment. It's about what are you afraid of? I'm afraid of driving. I'm terrified. I'll never
I'm
drive.
afraid of rats. I hate rats because you can't. You have to kill rats with a shotgun, literally.
Sandy says being raped. That's a legitimate fear.
And the reason why I hate rats is because I had to
You
be the
don't
one
have
that had
to
to
be serious,
exterminate
Sarah.
a
What are you
soup
afraid of?
kitchen with a shotgun, and
I
it was
don't
no fun.
like spiders and snakes, and that ain't what it takes to love me. You fool, you fool.
See, what happened was there was a soup kitchen right up here called St. John's, and
Mhm.
the back kitchen was, off the side in a garage. Well, the garage got filled with rats, and they had to take the garage down. We had to go in there and clean out all the rats. Well, there was no way to kill the rats. Okay, normally you had to take a shotgun and literally kill them. And
Next,
most of the guys who were hired, okay, were scared shitless of the shotgun.
next question. We're gonna get through this. What do you feel most passionate about? Y'all know what I feel most passionate about is my flute music. I want to get perfected and be awesome at my flute music.
My passion is The love of animals.
So, what are you guys most passionate about? Short and sweet, John. What are you most passionate about?
I love to go camping, and I'm very passionate about that.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome answer. Sandy says Jesus. Sarah says music. Uh, and Sarah's afraid of fire and drowning, was her answer.
Yeah, because water can kill you and fire can kill you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So
If you don't know
now,
how to swim, you're dead. If you don't know how to get away from the fire, you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
uh, a squirrel says about cleaning up the waterways out, cleaning the waterways out.
Uh-huh.
Hmm. See, I was an old Boy Scout, so
Jimmy
I love
says don't
camping.
cuss on YouTube because it's against the YouTube policies. Um, let's see, make sure everybody's answered that question about what you're passionate about. Well, before this ends, I challenge Jim, Squirrel, She Devil, Sarah, Polarin, uh, Sandy asked me not to, but oh, Sandy, I so want to. I won't do that to you, Sandy, because you asked me not to, but I so want to. If you want to do it, you can. I'm trying to go up and see who else is in here real quick. Vay, you are challenged. Vay. I think I said Jim, right? Jim's challenged. Who else? Who else? Nate, you're challenged. Even though you're doing it here, you still got to do it there. Let's see. Hugo, you're challenged. I think I said Vay. Vay, you're challenged. Claire and Sarah, you're challenged. Let's see. Snark and Sass. It's the first time they was in here, but you're challenged to this cursed. Challenged. Bert, challenged. Jessica's sick, so I ain't gonna challenge her. Plus, she doesn't do YouTube anymore. Okay, now back to the questions. I gotta scroll all the way down because I was scrolling way, way up there. Uh, oh, come on, she devil. Next question. How do you like to spend your free time?
Huh?
How do you like to spend your free time?
Hanging out with friends and family. And YouTube.
I love doing videos on YouTube with my free time. I actually have a series getting ready to come up on YouTube. I'm going to be doing a 4 concert series called Fantastic Tuesday Concerts, and it's
Ah.
only for the summer.
Going on adventures with my dog. Yes.
Yep.
Sarah
Aw.
says She Devil says YouTube. Squirrel says family on YouTube. I'm assuming because he put family on Y. YouTube, movies, and video games, Sandy says. Yeah, you can pray here and now whenever you want. It's biblical. I believe I can pray here in the now. Yes, you can pray here in the now, Jim. Yes, I like to spend my free time watching old TV shows that give me a nostalgic feeling. So if I could say I have free time, which I hardly never do, I would spend it watching old TV programs from my childhood that
Yeah.
make me feel good.
Good answer.
What would you perfect? Oh, what would your perfect day look like? Now, this is one you guys don't have to type out because my answer is long. My answer is my perfect day. What it would look like is I would have my e-Jeep and my bicycle camper and my little dog, and I would be able to ride that thing all over the place and go out of town and camp in my little camper with my little dog and play my flute. That would be my perfect day.
Did you hear there's a new company that's building bicycle campers?
Sarah says, wake up to a clean house. Squirrel says, go on a long vacation. Jim says, assisting in the greatest time of all humanity's history. Awesome answer, Jim. She's Devil says, sunny and cool day with a nice hike and kayak, nice and relaxing.
Going to Hawaii.
Your perfect day with going to Hawaii? What would your perfect day look like, John? What would your perfect day look like, John?
My perfect day would be when Jesus comes back. When he cracks that sky.
That's going to happen regardless. It's going to happen.
Yes, but it's going to be a stupendous occasion.
Yeah,
and
Sandy,
we're just all of us Christians are waiting for that to happen.
Sandy, you know that hits home with me too, right there, hon. And we've talked, so you know that hits home with me. That would be a perfect day, honestly. What does your dream life look like? My dream life would be...
Sis, I'm going to drop down, okay? My phone's overheating.
Okay. All right, thanks for coming up, John.
You're welcome. See you later.
See you later. What does your dream life look like? Mine, I would have 2 tiny homes up in the middle of Nowheresville in the mountains. One for me, one for my husband, with a porch in the middle that we can meet in the middle, you know. And
dream life.
I would have my e-Jeep mobility scooter. It would be all off grid. I'd have solar, wind, and water turbines to run everything, but yet close enough that I could still get the internet and have my garbage picked up. Close enough to civilization to get my garbage picked up and have
the country and seeing all I could see. Yep. My dream life is to make it on YouTube.
Yeah. Hitting that million.
In the world.
Yeah. Yes, you can, Jim. You're more than welcome to come up, hon. Squirrel says have a mobile home on wheels.
That's called a motorhome. Or a
You're more
camper.
than welcome. Anybody's welcome to come up on the panel. If you want to come up on the panel and answer these questions, it's a lot easier.
Uh-huh.
What goals do you want to accomplish in the next few years? My goals I want to accomplish is improving on my flute music
Mm-hmm.
and continually making friends and growing my channel. That's my goals for the next few
I think
years.
that's basically anybody's answer who's on YouTube. Growing my channel.
I want to improve my flute music though. I want to get better. I want to perfect it. I want it to be so awesome that if I have CDs made, everybody will want to buy them. Okay, one more sheet and then we're done, y'all. One more sheet. What urban legends do you believe is true? I believe in Bigfoot. What urban legends do you believe is true? Squirrel says his he would want to
The
change the
Loch
world.
Ness Monster.
She devil become mobile so I could I
Nessie.
travel.
Nessie.
I believe in urban legends. I believe in ghosts and I believe in Bigfoots and I believe in UFOs. I believe them all. I don't disbelieve them. So I guess I believe them all.
Somebody says none of them.
A couple. Sandy says none of them. She Devil said none. Sarah says none. I believe them all. Okay, here's a hard one. Would you rather live without internet or without bathing? That depends. Now, bathing, is that considered when you get into a bathtub or a shower? Or is that considered when you're washing your body down regardless? Because if I can take wet wipes and clean myself real good, or wet a wash rag in the sink and soap it and soap myself down, and then take that same rag and rinse myself off, I'd give up bathing.
I would say without bathing. Because I can't use my... If I can't use internet, then I can't do YouTube.
Oh, here we go. Let me see. Be the whole. Okay, let me check you out real quick. Make sure you're who you are. Okay, it's you. Yep,
I am in presence.
it is you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for having me on.
Of course.
I just wanted to come on to say this prayer,
Okay.
if
Y'all,
that's
we're
okay.
going to pause for a second.
If that's okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, but please don't call me that. So, O cosmic birther of all radiance and vibration, soften the ground of our being and carve out a space within us with your presence can abide. Fill us with your creativity so that we may be empowered to bear the fruit of your mission. Let each of our actions bear fruit in accordance with our desire. Endow us with the wisdom to produce and share what each being needs to grow and flourish. Untie the tangled threads of destiny that bind us as we release others from the entangled of past mistakes. Do not let us be seduced by which would divert us from our true purpose, but illuminate in opportunities of present moment, for you are the ground and the fruitful vision, the birth, the power, and the fulfillment, as all is gathered and made whole once again, and so it is.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, Jesus. Trust in Jesus. Stand with Jesus.
Yep.
That is the proper Lord's Prayer translated from Aramaic directly into English rather than Aramaic to Greek to Latin to English. That is the original Lord's Prayer.
Awesome. You're going to have to send me that in email so that I can
You'll have to
memorize it.
join my channel, ma'am.
I am joined to your channel.
I know you are. You need to be watching.
I try to keep up with everybody, honestly. It is so
I know.
hard.
I do produce a lot of videos, and so it is hard to keep up with me. But you know, I do know you are on my channel. But do you have Telegram by chance?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I will leave this in a comment on one of your
Okay.
pages, and
Okay.
I will copy it and leave it for you.
Oh, thank you. Because I
You're
would want to
welcome.
write that down. And because I say the Lord's Prayer that I know, which is
Well,
Our Father
let me
who
show-
art.
Yes, I have it here. Let me show you. Let me see if I can show you. See my hand right here? I'm trying to get my hand in the thing. See my
Yeah.
pinky?
Yeah.
Okay, well, see the black part?
Yeah.
It spins around and it has that Lord Prayer on it.
Oh, wow.
My
Yeah.
wife gave me that.
I've never heard it like that before. That's awesome.
Yes. See, I told you, I search a lot of lost books of the Bible. So there's, you know, a lot of people think that there's 777 total books, but the new versions only have 66 books. You know, so many books of the Bible have been taken out, like the Lost Gospel of Thomas, for instance, Enoch. Even Satan had a book in the Bible. This is no lie.
Really?
But most people think the 777 books were taken out, that there's a total of. But that is not actually true. A lot of people don't know that there's actually 888 books.
Wow.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's more than I knew. I didn't know none of that.
And now, just to point out that what I'm saying, you know, there's, you know, the Bible has been changed so many times, and you know, the Bible wasn't. Jesus didn't come here to teach religion. He didn't tell us to write it down in a book. You know, the Bible is, you know, it's a book of guidance, right?
Right.
So, there's just so much more to the untold story that's been taken out of it. That's, I mean, to not go too deep into it, you know, it's just
It's also a
amazing.
book of prophecy, right, Jim?
Yes, there is. And there's even a lost gospel of Q, believe it or not. There's a lot of gospels. The
Yeah.
lost gospel of Peter. But what I was getting, I was told you I wear this do-rag cover up. I have head injuries, so sometimes I forget in mid-sentence what I was going to say, but it comes right back to me. So, see, it just happened to me again because I got sidetracked. But, I remember now. The King James Version. Okay, that is the only Bible that's copyrighted. Who copyrights the Bible?
Really? I didn't know it was copyrighted because I've got a King James version and I was looking for a
If you got
copyright
it
in it.
handy, do you have it handy?
Yes.
Look at it.
See,
Look inside.
it would be on the first page, right? The first,
The introduction somewhere in there.
yeah.
Does it say copyrighted?
No, there is no copyright in here. I don't see anything anywhere that says copyright. Oh, see if I can see.
The King James Version is copyrighted. You can look it up.
Yeah, it's not showing me a copyright in it at all. Because I was looking for that because somebody else I was watching said it is the only book that isn't copyrighted. And I was
That's
like,
not true.
really? Huh? So I
How is
started
that
looking.
possible? How is that possible? I got a friend next door right now to me that's going to let me borrow her book because she has one from the early 18s, from the
Uh-huh.
early 1800s. Are you telling me that they copyrighted back then?
I don't know. I do have a let me grab my family Bible thing. Let me see if that one has a copyright in it.
I guarantee it doesn't. If it's an old one, if it's not the
It
King
isn't.
James version.
It is an old Bible, but it is King James, I do believe. Let me look at the front. Holy Bible. It just says Holy Bible Special Devotional Edition. It's one of these big family ones.
I'm also a
Um,
minister.
it's got I got this one back in 1980. So I have had this Bible since 1980. Let me see. It does authorized or King James Version, Old and New Testament, authorized or King James Version, it says. Um, Trying to see if there's a copyright here. I don't see it on this page. Let me go to the next one. Yep, right here. On the preface, it says copyright 1960 by
There you go.
DeVore and Sons Inc.
There you go.
But somebody was saying if the
It's the only
publisher
Bible that's out of
or
all the
the
versions of the Bible, the King James Version is the only one copyrighted. Who copyrights God's word?
yeah,
That
but this
Bible has been, the King James Version has been manipulated so much and so much has been taken out of it or reworded. It's unbelievable.
Sandy asked a question. She says, "Where were you educated as a minister?"
Through God. I got my ministry's license last year, so I was able to marry my son and his daughter
Actually, the only one
and
that
his
is not
girlfriend.
copyrighted.
So
Sandy says she looked it up.
I wanted to marry my son and his girlfriend. So I got my ministry's license. I'm trying to open a mission for women and children.
Sandy says she looked it up and she says actually the only one that is not copyrighted is the King James Version.
Did you just read a copyright in your Bible?
On this old Bible, I just read a copyright on it.
Thank you.
But that's somebody said after 40 years, if the writer of the book or the company that
I'm looking at it right here, right now. Okay.
copyrighted it,
I just
this
Googled
is
it. Why do
by
modern translations of the Bible have a copyright? King
this one
James
is
Version. I Googled it right here. In January 4th, 2022. Why do modern translations of the Bible, this is the first thing that popped up. Why do modern translations of the Bible have a copyright? Okay, the King James Version was copyrighted when first published. In fact, to this day, the King James Version is still under copyright protection in the United States. Look at it.
well, this says it was copyrighted by Dixie Bibles and
Mhm. Yeah, there's lots of
DEVORE
companies.
and Sons.
There's lots of companies that's come out with it ever since the King James Version has done that.
But yet that little Bible that I just showed you, the little King James Version, has no copyright in it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm looking at it right here. Look. There you
Yeah,
go. See that? Can you see it?
not really, but
Okay. Google it. The first thing I put in, is the King James Version Bible copyrighted? And I'm going to tell you right now, I've studied this for a long, long, long time. I do lots of studies in the Lost Bibles.
Right. Well, that's a shame. I mean,
It is a shame. They, you know, everything is, well, just to put it this way, 95% of what we know in this world is a lie. So I'm just saying.
yeah. Well, I still got quite a few questions, y'all.
But I'll back out of here, and I appreciate you letting me pray for everybody. And
Thank you. Thank you
you
for
guys are
that.
welcome to come to my channel anytime. I talk about all this stuff. A lot of times I don't talk about a lot of truther stuff. There's plenty of it out there, but I do
Yeah.
talk about stuff like this, and I do get off little squirrelisms every now and then and go to different subjects. I try to put subjects out there for everybody. So I might put one video out a day, or I might put 4 of them out.
Jim, type listen, LISTEN, in the chat, and it'll drop your link, and then that way people can go check you out.
Oh, really? Even though I'm not a moderator?
You don't have to be a moderator. You just type listen
type
in
in
the
listen?
chat.
Okay.
Yeah, you just type
Yeah,
listen.
that's right. You got. Yeah, can you answer my question here about this? Because I'm still kind of new to being live. I've had so many strikes, but I got like 5 or 6. I tried to invite a guest today, but I don't know if the link didn't work out or if he just didn't show up. But I had a special guest lined up for today. And how do I make the people moderators?
In the YouTube side, in the chat, there's 3 dots on the right hand of their emojis and what they're typing. There's 3 dots. So you hit the 3 dots, you scroll all the way down to the bottom, and it gives you an option of 2 different moderators. The top moderator gives them a little bit more power to do things like block people and stuff. And the bottom one just lets them time people out and stuff like that, I do believe. Am I right, Nate?
Okay. All right. Okay.
So,
You
you just go to the YouTube chat, hit those 3 dots.
Can you do it after? Like after it's over?
I don't think so, but I don't know.
Somebody keeps telling me when I go to their channel that because he talks for hours, so he says I'll do it after the show, and he does do it after the show, but I haven't figured out how to do that.
I don't know. I've never heard that before.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that, and just push. You said type in listen.
Listen, it's on the little thing scrolling at the bottom right here.
Well, I appreciate you sharing my channel like that. But
you're welcome.
In case it don't work, it be the whole cookie, not a crumb.
Well, it'll work. It'll work. You'll be able to.
That's my channel. Be the whole cookie, not a crumb.
Hello, sweetheart.
Thank you, darling.
You ready, Sandy? Give me a thumbs up. All right. Here's Sandy. All right. So, hello, welcome.
The King James Version of the Bible is not copywritten. What is copywritten is what they added. So if you open up 10 different King James versions, 10 different people say they have copyrights, but the only thing they have the copyright to is all of their opinions and their explanations. The King James Bible itself is free domain. Anybody can copy it.
See, that's
only one that is not copywritten.
That's what I was thinking, because the old Bible that I showed you, that I said I had since 1980, that's got pictures, like big, huge pages of portraits and stuff. And I was thinking maybe that's why that particular one is saying it's copyrighted. But this little one right here that I showed is got nothing. It's just the writings. There's no pictures, no frills in it. And it doesn't show a copyright in it.
Because it's not copywritten. And the one that says copywritten, the only thing that they have copyrights to is the stuff they added, the portraits or whatever is over and above the original King James Version.
Okay.
So you can use the King James Version. It is not copywritten, just not the extra stuff everybody put in.
Right.
That's all I wanted to tell you.
Okay, hon. I'm glad you came up and said that because I'm like, wow, people can get in trouble for reading the Bible on here, and I know channels that do that.
I am an ordained minister, and I didn't get my ordination from a website that gave it to me so I could marry people. I actually went to college. I went to several colleges, and I studied religion. So
Right.
I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, hon. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, hon. Okay, we're going to move on with the questions, y'all. Next question. What is the best decade of music to you? What is the best decade of music to you? Me, I'm going to say late 70s, early 80s. Late 70s and into the 80s is, I think, is the best
Maybe
decade.
mine will be late 80s, 90s.
Sarah says 70s. Hello, Jamin McCurley. Welcome in. Sandy says 70s and 80s. What is your best decade of music, Jim? What music was the best to you? What decade? You leaving, Jim? Thank you for coming and spending so much time here. He says the 20s. You know, I like the 20s too. Actually, I like a lot of music, but the romance and young love, first love. You know, that was what the 70s, 80s for me. Squirrel says 70s. Okay, now, is it ever okay to lie? I want to say yes, only if in case it's to save your life or to save another person's life. A lot of people say no, it's never okay to lie. I think it's okay to lie if you're saving your life or somebody else's life by doing so.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think? Is it ever okay to lie?
Yes.
Sarah says yes. For something, and I cannot tell a lie. Even if it was to save somebody's life. Sandy says yes, it's okay. There is a time, or yes, there is a time when it's fine to lie. Jamin says it is okay to lie if it is good for society as a whole. I don't know that I understand that one. I know that I understand it's okay to lie to save a life. If it's like somebody's holding a gun to your head and I don't know. If somebody's saying holding a gun to you and saying where is somebody else, and you know that if you gave up that person, they're going to go kill that person. I would lie and tell them they were somewhere else other than where they actually were, even if I knew.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I think. It's okay to lie to save a life. Yeah, to
I
not hurt
probably be the
somebody's
same way.
feelings. It's okay to lie if you're trying not to hurt somebody's feelings. Yeah. Well, I think the census is that yes, it's okay to lie in certain situations.
Mm-hmm.
What's the most annoying thing people do in public? What's the most annoying thing that you think people do in public? Me is grabbing themselves. Um, you know, guys that sit there and grab themselves in public. Um, annoying. Um, right now, I don't know why that's the only thing that's coming to my mind, but
I would
it,
say couples kissing.
what, Nate?
I said when like couples are kissing in public.
I still didn't hear you. Disrespecting others, Sandy said. Belching. Well, I don't so much mind belching as long as they say at least say excuse me and cover their mouth.
Yes.
What's PDA, Sarah? I don't know what that is.
Public
Not really out and about.
PDA, yeah. It's when two couples kiss in public. Showing
Huh?
affection.
PDA is what? Nate?
I don't know what that one is. Public something. I forgot what it stands for.
Disrespecting others, yes. Public display of affection. I think it's sweet. It depends. It depends on how far they go with that display. I mean, I think it's adorable when I see an old couple hugging and giving each other a kiss, not sitting there laying it on each other. No, 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 but
Right.
holding hands and walking down the street and giving kisses, and I think that's adorable.
Mm-hmm.
She Devil says the same thing. Public display of affections. Anything that would not be of honor. um, Gonna go with the given and say public and decent. Yeah. No, that's not right. You don't show that kind of thing in public. Okay. What would you do tomorrow if you won $1 million today? That goes for you too, Nate. What would you do tomorrow if you won $1 million today?
I'm trying to think.
Give it away again.
Buy a home.
Yeah.
I know one thing. Get my dream car.
Donate it all, since people who come into a quick wealth are statistically most likely to go broke. Me, what I would do is, one, I would help my family pay off any debts that they had.
Mm-hmm.
I would get, you guys that already know, my e-Jeep mobility scooter, and I would have somebody work on it and make it solar powered and go faster than it actually goes. And then I would go buy my tiny homes up in a mountain somewhere and have it off completely off grid. That's what I would do.
Yep.
The reason I'm leaving it at that because I have another question in here that's going to get around to if it's a question about if you had excess money.
Where did my
Yeah. Okay, here's a funny one. Is a hot dog considered a sandwich? I don't think it is. What do you guys think? Is a hot dog considered a sandwich?
I don't know.
I don't think it's a sandwich.
Yes.
She Devil says
No.
no. Sarah says yes. Jim says no. Polarian says yes. Squirrel says no. Especially a slaw dog. You think that's a sandwich? I think that's a mess.
Okay.
And slaw dog is a mess. Okay. Who is the most important person in your life and why? That would be my husband, Kenny, because he is my rock and 25 years of sticking by me when I'm not that easy to live with sometimes. So that's why. That's who and that's why. Have you ever broken up with a friend and why? Like cut ties with a friend and why? I have. I had a Native American friend named Wilma, and she got married and she had a child with her husband, and he started seriously abusing her. And I was seeing it happen. And so I called 911 and tried to get her out of the situation. And she turned on me and started cussing me out and all kinds of stuff. And that was the end of the friendship. It just kind of stopped right then and there.
Yes.
Next question. How many close friends is ideal? My answer? As many as I can get.
Mm-hmm.
You never have enough
Yeah.
close friends. As many as I can get. What is the best compliment you have ever gotten? Can't think of one. I guess that everybody, the people who say that I'm the kindest person or the nicest person that they met, that they know. I guess that would be it. And y'all know who you are that have said it. So I think that is
Mine.
the best compliment I've ever gotten.
Let's see. Mine is. I know a lot of people say I'm kind and generous and loyal.
Thank you, Jim. Jamin said he can't answer on this one. Well, when you get called out to do this questions challenge, then you can do that. Being called beautiful by Polarin, Sarah says. He said that was his answer. That somebody told him, I love you. That was the best compliment he ever got. But he says, that's the compliment answer. But yes, I do. That's so funny. Oh, all right. Next, I'm almost done, y'all. We're almost done. What do you want people to say at your funeral? Only good. That's my answer. What do I want people to say at my funeral? Only good. Good things. Aw, Polarin. He's telling Sarah she's beautiful.
Let's see. Everyone hopes good things. But, let's see. Yeah.
I can't think of a particular. I just want people to say good things about me and mean it.
Yep. I agree with Sandy.
Aw, she was kind and loving, somebody says. Sandy says she was kind and loving. That's what she wants. Well, you are kind and loving, Sandy, so.
Yep.
Give me 1 second. We're almost finished, y'all.
I don't know if anybody can hear me, but
I didn't see it. Hold on, I'll make a look now because I didn't see it. I don't see it. I still don't see it. Where's my husband's comment? There it is. Thank you, and you as well. No wonder I didn't see it. Hey, Victoria, it's your old man. I'm going to bed. Can't keep up with you youngsters. Good night, everyone. Are you for real? Good night. Love you. Anyway, I forgot. Let's see. The funeral was the last one, right? What is something you wish you could change about yourself? My tattoos. I wish I could remove all of my tattoos and lose weight. That's what I wish I could change about myself.
Lose weight. Not be afraid of getting out there.
Thank you for always being there for me. Well, I'll tell you that while you're alive, Sarah. Of course, thank you for always being there for me. What was your first job? My first job was with the Davis shows, and I was a carny. And I traveled with the carnival, the Davis shows. Do you believe in second chances? Is the next question.
Yes.
Yes, 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 and yes, and yes, and yes, and yes. Other words, I believe in second chances, third chances, fourth chances. I will give people chances, one right after the other.
And yeah, my job was working at a dog kennel.
If you could change one thing about the world, what would it be? I would change to where everybody would have honesty. Because with that comes a lot of other change. is if you're honest, then a lot of things are going to change. So, if you could change one thing about the world, what would it be? No violence.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to hurry through these last few questions. Do you believe in a higher power or an afterlife? Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Obviously. And I know Jim does, and I know Sandy does. I believe Sarah does.
Yes, I do.
Do you believe in a higher power and an afterlife? Okay. Me and Nate was talking online one night when this question came up. Do you prefer conversations in person or over text? Now, y'all know Mike, because
In
anybody
person.
who talks to me knows how I like to talk to you. Sandy says yes, and yes.
Both.
Do you like to talk to, do you prefer conversations in person or over text? I hate typing. So,
In person.
Yep, I like talking to people face to face in person. If you had an excess of money and could help a person you don't know well, who would it be and why? Me? I would hire somebody to build little, like, cart type tiny houses with locking doors and solar and stuff like that, and pass them out to homeless so that they can feel safe and secure when they're trying to sleep at night.
Hello.
So that's what I would do if I had excess money. I would make tiny houses, solar powered tiny houses
If I had
for people to push around.
extra money, I would help.
Hi, Cass Love, Anna.
Other people.
Yes, I would help the homeless for sure. Okay, and
Give it all away.
last question of the night, y'all. We are finally at the end of this. What would you rather people to see you as being? You have three choices. What would you rather people see you as being? Kind, smart, or attractive?
Kind.
I like kind. I pick kind. I don't care if they think I'm smart or not. I pick kind. Again? Again what? Oh, no, you didn't listen to the question, Sarah. I know you're saying you would give it away, but it says if you had an excess of money and could help a person you don't know well, who would it be and why? You don't know them well, but who would it be and why would you help them? Kaslov says kind. Squirrel says smart.
Kind is always good.
Jim says the answer unavailable. Sandy says kind.
Kind.
Sarah says kind, and I know she already is, so. Jesus does love Sarah.
Hello.
Hello, Steve. Welcome in. This is an awesome treat. Well, I am at the end of my questions, y'all. So I will ask you guys to watch this from the beginning, and it's a very long video. But I challenge all of you to go to your channel and do the question challenge. Other words, to get the questions, you're going to have to watch this video from the beginning.
All
And then
316 hours.
3 hours and 16 minutes worth of questions, y'all. But that's because I've been interacting with. It wasn't like I answered the questions and moved on. I answered my question, Nate answered his question, and the chat answered that, and we read the chat. So that's why it's taken so long.
Yep.
But you don't have to do it that way. But you need to answer the questions yourself. So the challenge is you do the questions challenge in a live, and you answer these questions that I asked tonight for yourself, and let people get to know you through your answers. But it has been a long night.
Yep.
Is that you, Jim? Oh, okay.
I wanted to share something with y'all real
Yes,
quick.
sir.
I'm trying to pull it back up here.
I'm sorry, you told me no one to say that. It's just a habit. It's a habit. So I don't mean any.
No problem. You said anybody could come in, so I just thought I'd
Yes.
come back real quick. If
I mean, if I call you sir, I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
I know that. I know it's cool. Where is it? Okay, so this is interesting, and that's why I clicked on the video to begin with, because you were talking about the Indian prayer. So
yeah,
one of the questions was what I would want somebody to say at my funeral, and it come to find out after I did a video about this, if somebody that's really close to me told me that this is on their son's headstone, and it's the Hopi prayer, and it's written by Mary Elizabeth Fry. She was 100 years old when she died, and it says, "Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow. I am the diamond giants on snow. I am the sunlight of ripened grain. I am the gentle autumn rain. When you awaken in the morning's hush, I am the swift uplifting rush. O quiet birds in circled flight, I am the soft stars that shine at night. Do not stand in my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die."
Aw, that's beautiful.
That is the Hopi prayer,
That's beautiful.
isn't it?
Yeah, it
That's what I
is.
want. Yes. So that was worth me coming back, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Sarah says that's beautiful too. I think
Thank you.
everybody reiterates that is beautiful.
I appreciate that. So, yeah, that's
All
I'm gonna
right,
do it.
Sarah, I'll come over when we get done with all of this. And I challenge you guys now. Please let me see you guys do this challenge. I challenged a lot of people, but anybody that wants to do it can do it. And it'll help you with your watch hours, that's for sure. And it was fun. Did you have fun, Nate?
Yes, I did.
Did everybody in the chat have fun tonight with these questions? I'm asking because maybe we'll do it again someday. Tell Sarah to send you the link. Sarah, you still there? Did you see? Sandy wants you to send her the link. She don't know how to do that. I'll do it though. When I go over there, Sandy, I will send it in Messenger to you if you want me to. Is that what you want? All right. Awesome, Jim. I'm looking forward to your doing it. Steve, I hope you'll do it too. I hope you'll do this. Cast Love, I hope you'll replay this, get the questions, and do the challenge. So yeah, it's a long time if you interact with your audience or your friends in the chat. Oh, you're over at Nate's? How come I'm not seeing the paperclip, Nate? You want me to send it in Messenger when I go over there when she goes live?
Yeah, this is
All right, so I'm gonna close this down, y'all. It's been over almost 3 hours and 30 minutes. It's 3 hours and 21 minutes. So I am going to say God bless, stay safe, and stay awesome. Because you know what? All of you guys are awesome. Nate, you're an awesome guy too. Thank you. Thank you. I know you're tired. And I hope to see you guys next time.
I'm playing Whack-A-Bug.
So you guys stay safe. God bless. Okay, why isn't it closing? It won't close.